Today is a big day. We got a windshield in the Draggin wagon and we are using it for the first time since the cab swap, and it is gonna be an epic one because we're hauling the same kind of truck on the bed of the Draggin wagon. Old Chevy, old Chevy. Let's get this baby loaded up. I can't wait to show y'all where I'm taking it. Bed isn't attached. Typical. Oh yeah, works every time. That's a pretty cool sight to see. We got our 55 Draggin wagon, we got our 57 Rust bucket, and we're about to head out for the first cruise with this bad boy and see how she tows since the cab swap. This is gonna be cool. Here we go! Though I now have a windshield in the truck, it's still a pretty noisy ride because I don't have door glass or rear glass, but hey, at least you can check on your cargo really easily. You doing all right back there? Doing good. Apparently having the windshield in the truck has made the vents work or something, and they're full of sandblasting dust. So this is fun. First drive's going real nice. Status report. Other than the fact that I'm riding around in what is now the Sahara Desert of sand, the cruise control works. So carefree cruising on the highway for the power tour. That's gonna be pretty sweet. How we doing back there? All right, here we are. Hooking it in. Well, well, well. Yep, sandblasting. You never really get it all out. Right? I'm at E&E Family Farm with Mercedes, her father, her husband, and they are about to get this beautiful gem of a vehicle planted out on the property so photographers and weddings and everything else can come out and enjoy this piece of history. Tell me a little bit about E&E Family Farm and why you took this thing home.
Well, because it needs to be here. This is just where they all end up. We've been car collectors since I was in my mother's womb. My father's been in the car business his entire life. He's 84. So we needed to do something to keep him on the land. So we started buying some of the rusty junk so that people can come out here and enjoy the property and take some pictures and pay for some cow hay.
Very cool thing that they're doing. Let's get a little tour around here and see what other kind of cool stuff they got.
Was my friend's dad. This is the one that the barn fell on top of?
Yeah, a barn.
A barn fell on it? It looks amazing for having a barn fall on it.
Yeah. This is a project here that's been sitting here for a while, and hopefully we'll get to it at some point.
I know how that goes. I got 10 of them just like that. The cows are talking to us.
This is my friend's truck, and he talks about coming to get it all the time, so we'll see if it gets picked up or not. But I think now his 16-year-old wants to work on it, so that'll be cool.
53 Ford pickup. So they don't realize this probably, but this is a super gem up here. These are the most valuable of all Ford pickups. So
don't tell the guy we own them to.
No wonder he wants to take it back. This is one that everybody wants. This is the real hot rodders truck.
So I'm into Airstreams. That's my thing.
The land yacht. Oh, now you're talking my lingo. Corvette. Lincoln. What do we got? An old like 30 Model A, something like that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is a 64?
64 Stingray. This was my brother's. He was, unfortunately, he died. He was killed by a drunk driver, so no drinking and driving, folks. He was only 21.
Damn.
But this was his, and I inherited after he passed. So my son now gets it, and he actually just started it yesterday. The Lincoln Continental is our parade, same model that John F. Kennedy was shot in. It's a cool car. We actually built this barn for it. My husband and I kept seeing it outside, and we were like, we've got to do something. So we built this garage with my dad. This is my dad's baby, and it's got the suicide doors. So this is the one that the doors open. 31. And it used to be black and white, and we made it black and yellow a few years ago. And then I like all the vintage
and the custom shelving on that Continental. You don't see that often, right?
You do not see the custom shelving. That is a feature that they definitely did not have at Lincoln, but it's something they should have upgraded to. It's kind of like a bar in the glove box, except you can put the whole bar in the car.
We do our own custom work
bar
here.
in the car, yeah.
This is a killer collection you guys got here. Thanks for sharing that with me.
So this is our barn. We usually shut down in the summer.
Because the temperature is just so nice and cool here in the summer, I'm surprised more people don't want summer weddings.
We need to spend some time actually doing work here, so.
This is a super cool venue. I dig it. You guys, I'm sure you guys have weddings and
all of it.
big parties, events.
Yeah.
More of the.
And we do a mini car show out here one day.
I like it. You guys could definitely host a car show.
We got a lot of property to do it out there with.
I know the classic car owners that spend hours cleaning their vehicles.
Yeah.
They absolutely love parking cow patties.
We don't know the exact year of this one. It looks like it was pulled out of the river. We put the wood deck on them so that kids can sit on it and take pictures.
Oh, look at that. You got a T-handle shifter on that bad boy? A Hearst in here. What? This is your only hint that you're going to get at what year this is. This is either a 1948 or 49. The latches inside of here. And they also had a different type of hood. On the 51, 52, there would have been a couple of louvers down the side of this thing. On the 48, 49s, there was two long pieces of stainless that went along here and a little board right in between them. So I would say this is probably 48, 49.
This was sitting in someone's backyard, and they thought they can work on it, but it's completely rusted out. There's probably things inside of that should be saved. We get flowers that grow around it through the season.
That is a long nose. You could fit two engines in there. That is a long nose on there. That's pretty cool. Suicide doors, always a classic. Nobody dislikes suicide doors. I don't know why the DOT got rid of them. I guess they had this funny thing about doors being able to swing open at speed and rip off the vehicle and smash into traffic and kill people inside and out. But, whatever. DOT.
So the reason I bought your truck is so that this truck we can actually start tinkering with. It does drive. It starts up. But we've had it parked over here for a couple of weeks now, so it's always a project to get them started again. This is a 55 Series 1 Chevy.
55 early series. That's the old body style, the round bulbous one, not the second series like my truck is a 55. I searched for like 10 years to find myself an early 55, and I drug it home last year. It's gonna be a long time before I get to it, but I've got it. And they've got one sitting right out here. I don't even think they realize how rare these are. In 1955, they were trying to compete with Ford, and they did a body change 3 months into production. So the first 3 months of 55, they were selling off these little guys. There's about 30,000 of them. And then they switched to the body style that I have on the Draggin wagon. Big expensive project for GM, but super cool for the collectors because we have a 55. We can go to Tri-5 events and be a totally different vehicle and stand out. It's very cool.
So this is the one that I really want us to work on.
I don't blame you. This is a great truck to get running and rocking. Look at that patina on it. That's beautiful. Oh, it was a local salvage yard.
So this is a cool story. Part of a Jeep crew, we still are. And we went to a social with our Jeep, and on the way home, one of the Jeepers broke down. So we towed the guy with his Jeep all the way home. And with my name being Mercedes, it just kind of was spinning in his head. I actually had met him at a car show, and I had seen this car, and I had asked him if he would ever sell it, and it had just been sitting in his backyard not doing anything. So he called me the next day and thanked us and sold us the truck. So he asked, he goes, "Were you the one looking for a truck a couple years ago?" And I said, "Yep, I sure am." So it pays to be good. It pays to be good to people on the road, for sure. I mean, it's...
Oh, nice. We got old Camel cigarettes
Yeah.
for the door cover. Coca-Cola sign over there.
Yeah.
Very cool. I like his Texaco oil can that he's got for, is that a cup holder or an ashtray, you think?
I've seen like
I'm sure.
tools in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
License plate to cover up a hole that was on the ground. I mean,
Absolutely. This right here, this is the greatest feature ever invented. They should put these back on cars.
yeah.
You can swing around a corner like nobody's business with one of those. Watch out, there's that gold.
This is the International, and it came very bare. So we again did the metal, sheet metal, to kind of hide the door panels and stuff. Here at the farm, we use what we have.
I like those door latches. Those are custom, right?
Aren't they? That's my dad's special. My dad did
I'm gonna have to use that. I like that.
Yeah, we just do the deck board, and I stain it every couple years and try to keep it somewhat original and leave it in its natural beauty.
The Internationals are cool because they had these twin windows in the back. Not very good for visibility, but I mean, I guess maybe it's a stronger roof. Who knows?
Yeah, this one, a lot of people, before we got it, a lot of the emblems are missing. So I do look for the traditional V so I can put it back in.
Very cool. And you've got it parked next to a silo that came from a local feed store, right?
Yes, yes. Harold's Feed Store, they had 3 of them, and they sold the property because they're expanding the road, and these were going to get sent to the scrap metal.
Well, these guys save not only cool cars, but they save old agricultural things, all kinds of neat things just to keep their property looking cool and also keep this history floating around here. So a lot of cool things happening at E&E Family Farm.
All right, one more car to show you.
One more? You guys have more cars than me.
And I don't know what it is.
That is chewed up.
It's a Pontiac.
I mean, it's either a GTO or a Le Mans based off of those headlights.
Yeah.
I would say probably a 66, 67 maybe.
So we do Halloween pictures back here.
Yeah, we do. Kids love it.
Let's see.
Careful.
It is a Le Mans.
Okay.
The Le Mans was the budget-friendly version of the GTO. It was just a debadged GTO with a little bit less features. Still extremely cool car, same body. Everything about it was shared with the GTO. It just had a different trim feature, different motors, and different interior in it. So nothing wrong with the Le Mans. They just don't hold as much value. However, looking at this sweet gem, this thing is priceless, and I'm going to say it'd be a great candidate for the Lemons race because man, you'd have really good access to put a roll cage in this thing since all of the metal is just falling right off of it.
Yeah. And we'll finance here too. Buy here, pay here. So.
Buy here, pay here. You heard it, folks. Take it home.
Yes.
As is, no warranty expressed or implied. Take it home. Well, thanks Mercedes for the grand tour of the place. A lot of cool stuff, but now it's time to get this beaut unloaded so they can get it out on the property. Well, Mercedes, here is your 1957 Chevy in all of its beautiful rusty glory. I hope you enjoy it.
I will enjoy it. I know many people will take Christmas pictures on it and enjoy it as well. So thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Looking forward to working together on some other project.
Yeah, and they got a lot of cool stuff out here. I'll probably be back out. Bye for now. Super cool group of people out there at E&E Family Farm. I'm glad that they got the truck and, you know, it's going to stay the way that it is. It's really cool. But more importantly, the Draggin wagon is back in action, man. First trip out hauling something down the road. This thing did great. It looks great. It's good times. Well, that's going to be fun for the next 6 months.